Thank you, Dramatic. The chief guest, Dr. Wilbur Otichiro, the Director General, RCMRD, Emmanuel Nkurunziza, RCMRD management, staff, graduates, parents, and friends of RCMRD. Let me take this juncture to welcome the Director, Capacity Building and Training, who also serves as the principal of RCTI, Regional Center Training Institute, to formally constitute the graduation congregation. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
Hello. Good morning, the guest of honor, the Director General and RCMRD Management, our graduates, parents, and distinguished guests, good morning. I take this opportunity to declare this constitution, the graduation congregation declare and constitution. So by the authority vested in me, as the Director General, as the Director Capacity Building and Training, and I hereby declare the graduation congregation duly constituted. Thank you.
Director for constituting the congregation. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to have speeches now. We are having 4 speeches from amazing students just to share the reflections on behalf of the graduates. So Daisy, where are you? Daisy Wangoi, just to share your experience on behalf of the congregants. John, where are you? Please, John, come. Mary Nduku, where are you as well? Please come. And Benson. So they'll get to share with us on behalf of the graduates the experiences through the process and through the journey. So I'll ask you to be as brief as possible. That's okay, right? Okay, thank you.
The chief guest, Honorable Beatrice Haskulmo, CS, Ministry of African Community, the Arid and Semi-Arid Lands and Regional Development, Honorable Dr. Wilbur K. Otichiro, Governor of Vihiga County, the Director of the Regional Center, Dr. Emmanuel Nkurunziza, our principal, Mr. Gishoi, faculty and staff, fellow graduates, parents and guardians, our distinguished guests, good morning. My name is Mary Nduku, and I'm standing here today. It feels like a dream. My journey has not been easy, balancing studies, work, parenting all at once. I want to thank God for giving me the strength and opportunities to participate in several infrastructure projects in our country. I'm deeply grateful to the Regional Center Training Institute for shaping me into the professional I am today. A special thank you to our principal, Mr. Gishoi, for motivating me to continue my education, to all my lecturers for their guidance, to my classmates, especially Lucas and Maria Muthoni, for the support we gave each other throughout the course and still in future. I also want to appreciate my company, Frontier Engineering Construction, Sealand Mapping, and Mwangi Lands for giving me the opportunity to prove myself in the surveying field. I want to I want to appreciate my mother. She's here. My brothers, they are here. Thank you so much for your support, for your prayers. I'm here because of you. Lastly but not least, I want to thank myself for never giving up on myself. To my fellow graduates, congratulations to us. We made it. Today we celebrate more than just completion of our course. We celebrate perseverance, resilience, and the courage to pursue our dreams despite the challenges. Let us carry forward the skills, knowledge, and values we gained here to make an meaningful impact in our communities and our workplaces and also our country. As we step out into the world, let us remain committed to learning, growing, and inspiring others. Remember, our achievements today are just the beginning of the journey ahead. The maps we create, the projects we lead, and the lives we touch can help shape a brighter, more sustainable future. Once again, congratulations to my fellow graduates. Let us embrace the opportunities ahead with confidence, determination, and hope. Let's map the future together. God bless us.
The Chief Checks, Honorable Beatrice CS Minister of East Africa Community, the Arid and Semi-Arid and Regional Development. Guest of honor, His Excellency Honorable Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, EDH, CBS, Governor of Vihiga County, the Director General of ASIA Madi, Dr. Emmanuel Nkurunziza, the Principal, faculty, staff, fellow graduates, parents, and guardians, distinguished guests, good morning. My name is Benson Trupesio Kipetuan, a graduate of the Certificate in Land Surveying, currently working at a private survey firm in Nairobi, while continuing my academic studies at the Technical University of Kenya. Today, we stand at a defined moment, not just as graduates, but as ambassadors of knowledge, innovation, and hope. Our journey at RCTI has equipped us with more than technical skills. It has given us a vision of how mapping and geospatial sciences can transform our lives. My academic journey began in my village at Ngaroj Primary School, where I sat for my KCPE in 2015 and scored 3 or 2 marks. I later joined Najile High School for my secondary education, completing NEC in 2019 with a grade of D+. At the time, I was uncertain of my path. But one day, as I passed through the hot valleys and semi-arids of Kajiado County, I realized the wealth of resource that needed to be mapped and developed. That moment sparked my dream of becoming a geospatial professional. I searched for an institution offering geospatial courses, and that is how I found myself here. To my fellow graduates, today is not the end, but the beginning. We carry the responsibility to use our skills to solve real problems, from managing natural resources to planning resilient cities, from monitoring climate change to empowering communities through data-driven decisions. Let us embrace innovation, collaboration, integrity, as we chart the maps of tomorrow. To our lecturers, mentors, and families, words cannot fully express my gratitude. Thank you for believing in us. Your guidance, patience, and sacrifice have been the compass that brought us here. As we graduate today, let us remember that maps are more than lines and symbols. They are stories of people, places, and responsibilities. May we be the generation that uses mapping, not just to understand the world, but to make it a better place. Thank you all, and may God bless you.
Good morning, esteemed chief guests, guest of honor, our governor, Dr. Wilbur Otichiro, the Director General of RCMRD, the principal, the faculty, proud parents, distinguished guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates of Diploma in Land Surveying, ICDL, CLS, DIT, DPRS, ATD, DCG, and CIT class of 2025. Good morning. My name is Daisy Wangui, and as I stand here, I stand as a beacon of hope to many people today. I cleared school in 2013, my high school, and I was not able to join any campus. But after 10 years, and already I was a mother and a wife, I came here and I enrolled in 2023. And today, I can stand and say that discipline and persistence will always give you results. So to my fellow graduates, we made it. Let's be honest. For a while, I think we all wondered if this day was just beautiful fixtures lines we'd drawn on a plan. But look around. It is not a boundary dispute. This is a reality. And the reality is we have made it. I want to start with a thank you that is as precise as a total station setup to the faculty and the administration. Thank you for your tireless instruction. You taught us to read the land, the instrument, and most importantly, the fine print. You did not just teach us where to put the pegs, you taught us how. For the occasional tough grading, we forgive you. We now realize that a misplaced decimal in the real world means having to move a client's entire building. To our incredible families and friends, our permanent reference points, thank you. You are the foundation holding us steady during the turbulence weather of exams, weeks, and late night fields reports. You never once questioned us why we came home late. You are our unsung hero. Thank you for pretending to understand what a geodetic datum is when we tried to explain it to you. Fellow graduates, do you remember our first day? We were all so clean. We looked at the theodolite and thought it was something from a science fiction movie. We quickly learned that the land surveying isn't just about fancy gadgets. It's about patience, persistence, and surprisingly, good muscles, because you got to lift the gadgets. We've shared so many defining moments. The thrill of a perfect closure, the absolute devastating of realizing your traverse had an error the size of a small country, where, let me tell you, so honestly, I think the most valuable skills we learned was how to carry 20 kilograms of equipment up a steep hill without crying. But those experiences changed us. They took a group of individuals and formed us into a cohort of professionals who understood the real world and the value of chain of study and the unwavering importance of integrity. Today, we transition from being students who survey the campus to professionals who will survey the world. Our diploma is not just a piece of paper, it is our license to define. The future needs us. Cities need to be built, resources managed, boundaries respected, And who do they call to lay the very foundation? They call the person who sees the world not in abstract ideas, but precise coordinates and factual data, the land surveyor. I encourage you to carry the principles of surveying into your careers and into your lives. 1, seek the truth. Our job is to define factual boundaries, no matter who is paying the bill. In life, never let the convenience of popularity define your true north. 2, measure twice, act once. Think critically, be patient. Success often comes not from speed, but from methodical precision. 3, embrace the change. The technology is evolving rapidly. Drones, laser scannings, GIS. Never stop learning. Let your ambition be boundless, even if the land you are surveying is not. And finally, remember the words of the great surveyor, George Washington, who said, "Mark the land well. It is our most valuable asset." Let us mark well the land, and let us also mark well our time, opportunities, and the people we serve. God bless you.
Our chief guest, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur Otichilo, Governor of Vihiga County, the Director General RCMRD, Dr. Emmanuel Nkurunziza, the principal, faculty, staff, fellow graduates, parents, guardians, and distinguished guests, good morning. My name is John Wambugu, and I'm here to represent a group of graduates who are deeply moved by the desire for self-employment. Before I joined this institution, I worked as a high school teacher under Teacher Service Commission between 2014 and 2021, but left the service out of my desire for self-employment. Today, I'm honored to stand before you as we celebrate this second graduation ceremony. Graduation is one of the most important milestones in a student's life. It marks the end of a long journey, one filled with demanding projects, challenging assignments, intense examinations, and lengthy lectures. Today represents the culmination of our hard work, our sleepless nights, and our sacrifices. As Bill Bradley said, ambition is the path to success. Persistence is the vehicle you arrive in. There were moments when many of us felt overwhelmed, stretched by economic, social, and academic pressures. Yet, here we are. We endured. We kept pushing, and today we stand in the fullness of that perseverance. Today, we celebrate the light we searched for and finally found. Today, we show the world that we have been equipped with knowledge, and now is the time to apply that knowledge as innovators, movers and shakers, and pioneers of solutions in Kenya and beyond. As we leave this place in our academic regalia, we can profoundly reflect on the work we have accomplished, the skills we have gained, and the passions we have discovered. On behalf of all the graduates, I sincerely thank all our parents, guardians, families, and friends. You encouraged us through challenges and stood by us even when our studies demanded our time and attention. Your patience and support carried us through. We also extend heartfelt appreciation to our lecturers and support staff who challenged us to grow, guided our learning, and helped us uncover our potential. We cannot thank you enough. To my fellow graduates, let us celebrate ourselves for the resilience and determination that brought us to this defining moment. As Nelson Mandela said, the purpose of education is not only to impart knowledge, but to ignite ambition, empowering individuals to strive for greatness and leave a lasting impact on the world. As we prepare to face the world, let us go forward and become the change we wish to see. Congratulations to all of us on this well-deserved achievement. Finally, allow me to celebrate one person that has been a pillar throughout my academic journey. She stood with me, and that person is my wife, Ruth Wambugu, and I am sure she's somewhere. If I don't call for much, she can stand and just wave. She's somewhere in the congregation. Kindly. Yes, there she is. That is the lady who stood with me and sometimes even provided fare for me while I came here. So I choose to celebrate her today. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
Thanks to John, Daisy, Mary, and Benson. I think when you guys were speaking, I almost said, Joey! Then I realized that my boss Paul is here. And so I need to behave. Thank you, sir, for being here with us today. As to Benson, that was a personal story. Do you guys agree, right? Yeah, thank you, Benson, for, I know some stories are personal, but that was personal, right? So thank you, Benson, thank you, Daisy, John, Mary, for those amazing ones. Your reflections are amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome Mr. Julius once again for his remarks. Karibu.
Thank you, MC. And our guest of honor, Dr. Wilbur Otishiro, and the governor of Iga County, and the former Director General of RCMRD, my Director General, Dr. Emmanuel Nkurunziza, the RCMRD management, the lecturers, staff of RCMRD, parents, friends, and distinguished guests. Good morning. I'm happy today standing here in front of you because of this opportunity that we actually celebrate the second RCTI graduation, because this is an opportunity that we celebrate our students for the hard work and the true spirit of transformation. Not only that they have conquered the education, but they are ready to conquer the world and be able to work better. Actually, I don't have to say so much because they have said it, and it is nothing good like when we hear it from the horse's mouth. And we are proud of them, and we hope they'll be able to continue like that. Today, we are having 839 graduates who have tremendously achieved from, which is a tremendous achievement from the last graduation. This being the second one, we had the first one. We had 416 students who graduated then, and now we've done more than twice of that number. So we are happy to do that. And that's a show of the confidence we have from the community, the students, and the industry at large. So we believe and we commit ourselves to continue doing so that we can have more students graduate and prepare them more for the work as we have had. Our graduates have undergone rigorous hands-on training, and we've given them the necessary technical skills, and we have also we've also challenged them with practical problems, so that we can be able to, whether they can be able to come up with the real solutions, which we have proven that they have done. We have also been rigorously revising our programs so that it is market-driven and it is life-changing, and to make sure that the students get here. And we make sure that we don't only train the technical skills, but we also make sure that we train good character, so that the student can be people who be of good health, as they are of good help to the world, as they have said it. So we'll actually not, we are now graduating the technicians because mostly when you become a graduate as a diploma, you'll actually become a technician, artisan if you do certificates, and also professionals who have done some other courses, but they have realized that land survey is the course to take, or GIS or IT, and they have changed their professions and decided to take another profession, which has been doing very good, and we have seen so many. Actually, to mention is that we have about 5%. Actually, so many students of ours who have done degrees, and they have decided to come and do a diploma, technical diploma, which can help them to do things themselves, not only maybe to have theoretical skills. So we also encourage others that if you are in a profession that you might be feeling that it is not the right profession for you, it is never too late, as you have heard, and you can always take another profession and be able to succeed in it. So to the graduates, your technical skills makes you qualify for the right, and the right skills will open doors for you. But good character and being humble will make you remain to the job and even get promotion. And the best of it all, you can actually own your own job, your own company, which most of you dream of. And then you can be successful in life. So to be able to have success, have good character, be humble, and make sure and be patient, because good things doesn't come overnight, but after some time, and the consistency, as it has been said here before, will take you to where you want to be. For the parents and the guardians, we thank you for entrusting, as it has been said, for entrusting with us, with your sons and daughters, and for the husbands and the wives, for also entrusting us with your spouse, so that we can also change them to become better people in this world. So also to our partners, we are happy and we value our partnership, and this is something that we are going to see it here. We usually like working with our partners because we believe that we can only go further when we go together. As they say, if you go alone, you'll go very fast, but if you go together, you'll go very far. So we are determined to go very far, and that is what we want. And we know that a number of our partners will be coming here to reward our students who have done very well. And we are happy with you, and we will work with you. And even where we are not doing well, especially the professionals in their field, we always take your caution very seriously, because we believe that training a student is just like cooking a meal. If you hear the salt is not very good, you can always add the salt. If the sugar is not into the maximum, you can add it. So that is what we depend with you to be telling us, and we can be able to add it. Then as I finish, I'll be mentioning that today, as I said, there are 839 students who are graduating today, but only 535 students who are able to come here. Reason being that a number of our students are working, others are furthering their studies. Actually, there is a number of students who are having exams in technical university today, and they were not able to come for the graduation. So we have actually agreed that, and that's why we are on NTV, and you're also on social media, because they are following the graduation online, so that they will also be graduating from where they are. Others are employed, and others are working outside the country. About 300 students are the ones who didn't make it, and they have expressed their willingness to come, but realizing that they are working and they are somewhere doing their studies, it would be necessary for us to join with them online. Thank you.
Thank you, Director. Indeed, it's a family affair. Thanks for affirming that. So allow me to invite Dr. Emmanuel Nkuruziza, the Director General of the Regional Center for Mapping and Resource for Development. Welcome, sir, to address. Thank you, DG.
Thank you, Ken. Our chief guest and Governor of Vihiga, but also, as we've heard, the Director General Emeritus of RCMRD, His Excellency Honorable Dr. Wilbur Otichiro, the faculty, fellow directors at RCMRD, partners of the center, parents of our graduates, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'll give a very short speech this afternoon because many of you, as you know, each time you join RCTI, we have our induction week. And during that induction week, we spend a lot of time telling you what to expect over your course of study and preparing you for a day like this. So for those who are yet to graduate, I believe now you will find our words more meaningful because you can see that your colleagues who took advice from ourselves and staff are celebrating a day like this. So you can imagine the words we shared 2 years ago, a year ago, and us seeing us delivering this project together. It's great happiness for all of us. And so we are celebrating with you as well. You may be the graduates are very satisfied that the project we've been building together is coming to fruition. Of course, you've had counsel on what to expect. Of course, you not like the fact that we'll be telling you that this is the beginning. When you came, we were telling you that was the beginning, but we're also saying now this is another beginning to actually apply the knowledge and skills you've acquired from RCMRD. So for the parents and partners, we always pride ourselves in showing how special this institution is. It is a technical college like other colleges, but we have our uniqueness that we always want to share with you. It is called RCTI, Regional Center Training Institute. It is a constituent college of the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development. The mother organization, which is an intergovernmental organization owned by 20 countries in our region, put together this institute that trains young Kenyans and other Africans from our region. And that has some significance that I wish to share with you. So it's not everywhere you will go and find a college training in the fields that are being practiced within that compound with the best professionals across the region. I come from Rwanda myself. We have staff who come from Botswana, from Uganda. So we attract the best professionals in our geospatial fields to come at this regional center of excellence. So we are practicing our science and our technology at the highest level possible. So at the very least, our students are able to experience that actually what they learn translates into real-life projects that not only impact Kenya, but impact across the whole region. So our membership starts from Sudan to South Africa. And we are here to advise governments through the knowledge, the geospatial knowledge that is possessed by our experts here. So that's one important, unique characteristic you find in our organization. So at the very least, our students are inspired. But more importantly, maybe the principal mentioned it, we also try to add some extra. Of course, we are accredited by the National Vocational Authority. We make sure we teach everything that is required for our students to pass the national examinations. But we are also aware that some of these curricula have been overtaken by technology, and we take it upon ourselves to add that extra, the new developments to these students. For the parents, if you ask your sons and daughters, they will carry a NEC certificate, having passed national examinations, but we add them an extra certificate or showing the extra courses they were able to learn on the modern technologies that they are going to apply in the field. So that's a unique proposition that we only get from RCTI, and we hope to continue doing that. So the graduate you get from here is not an ordinary diploma holder in Kenya. They are from the Regional Center of Excellence that deals with geospatial fields in the country and in the region. So our graduates, we hope you will be able to demonstrate this as you get out in the field, and we hope you make changes. People have always asked us why we do not train at university degrees or masters or diplomas. It is deliberate as well. And I want to promise for the foreseeable future, I want to keep it that way. because we know the market, the industry requires technical, practical skills. We have many universities, and as we've heard, some of our diploma graduates join these universities, but our own contribution shall be on hands-on skills. I think the lady, Daisy, the speech she gave, covered the journey with precision indeed, describing what they go through in this compound, learning the actual skills of using the machines, the technology to be able to produce useful products in the world. So I had said I wouldn't give a long speech, but it's always hard not to go into some of these issues. So, but because my main interest was to introduce actually our guest of honor today. As you've heard, he's a governor, but you know he's been a member of parliament. But more important, as far as I'm concerned, he was a director general of this center. He was a director general of this center for over 8 years. So there was one other director general in between before I joined this organization. So this year, we are celebrating 50 years of this organization. It was set up in 1975. So some of you might have been here in June when we celebrated. So when I was thinking of the right person to invite to this occasion today, the choice was only one. And I'm glad he was willing to be available today to come and connect the dots. We are 50 years old. Before he left, he set up what eventually became this training institute. There was something called IT Training Center. Many of you know 15, 20 years ago, everybody wanted to learn Excel, Access, whatever. So he answered that call by setting up a training center where people used to come here to learn those small IT courses. And it was very marketable. But time came, of course, people moved on. If you call, you won't get many people coming to attend those courses. But that's what set the foundation for what we have today as RCTI. So as that phase was going out, and we were here at the time, we were able to transform that into what we have as RCTI. So basically, our college was birthed by a program initiated by Honorable Dr. Otichiro. So I could go on and on and on, but there are many things that we've been able to achieve in the 8 years I have been here. But I always, everything I touched when I was trying to see where we move as an organization, I would find Dr. Otichiro had started it. So I would say, let's do A, B, C, D, and I would find somewhere in the document he had left a note on what was supposed to be done. So I feel very proud today that we're able to connect those generations of what he was able to do and where we are. And I hope you young people, it's now up to you to take it forward into the future. 50 years of RCMLD are done, but we want 50 years of RCTI and 100 years of RCMLD, and that can only happen by you. Please, you need to be ambitious, you need to look forward. I always tell people, I got to know about RCMLD when I was a surveying student in Makerere University. I was a surveying student, and one time, the DG of this institution called Professor Ndietavura came as an external examiner at Makerere University. And I saw a nice notebook written on Regional Center. That time it was called Regional Center for Services in Surveying, whatever it was. So I asked, so I knew there was a premium organization for surveying somewhere in our region. As a second-year surveying student, undergraduate, I felt at one point I should be part of that organization. But later I found my country, Rwanda, was not a member. So the first point was to make Rwanda a member. I made sure Rwanda was a member, and I became the Director General of this center. So all dreams are valid. Where you are, you can be anything. And I always tell you that. You can be anything. It doesn't matter where you've started. It doesn't matter where you are now. Build on it, but the lady said discipline, commitment, vision. You can achieve anything, dear graduates. Please let no negative messages come to your ears, and we want to see you succeeding, especially the people at the back there. They believe in you, that's why they brought you here. Please show that. Thank you very much. I wish to invite the guest of honor, but before I do that, there was a small award that the Governing Council had set aside for Dr. Tichilo. So you receive it and then proceed for your service to the center.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. First, I want to thank the Almighty God for this special day at this center. Second, I'm very happy to be back at home. I feel elated and I feel everything is new to me. Because the dream I had when I came to this center as a Director General in 2000 has been realized and exceeded. I want to take this singular opportunity to thank the current Director General for taking my vision and taking it to where I wished that vision to be. So DJ, I'm very grateful that you and myself, we had the same vision. I came earlier. The people I was working at that time, they didn't have that vision. It was very difficult for me to move. And that's why, as you have rightly said, I decided everything I wanted, I'll write it down in a sort of a concept so that whoever comes will be able to implement it. And you have done it. When I came to this center in 2000, it was exclusive center for only international students or students, professionals from member state countries who would come here for training in a very high level science and technology training. So when I came over, I realized we had so much Kenyans could learn from. But most of the time, very few Kenyans would come, and mostly those coming from the Department of Surveys and Mapping. But the training we were offering was so important to Kenyans. But more important, when I came here as a Director General, the center was having serious managerial and financial issues. And it was at the verge of closure. So when I was recruited to come over, the first question I was asked by the chair then, are you willing to close down this center because in essence it is insolvent or bankrupt? I told the board that was interviewing me, I would not close it because I know what this center is offering. And I know this center is the future for Africa and the rest of the world. So they told me they'll give me the job, and they gave me the job. But the reality dawned to me when I got into the office. Indeed, there was nothing. There was no money, there was nothing. So I wondered, why did I leave my lucrative job to come for this job where I became immediately, broke because I didn't have anything. So I decided I will use my brains to make sure that we make the money. And that time, as the Director General said, it was when IT was real popular, training of IT and all these things. So I decided we'll start training in ICT packages so that you could make money. And those packages were either 7 days, 14 days, some even 3 days. I realized I didn't have the right computers because the computers as we had were obsolete. So I approached a company, by then it was Wang Limited, and asked them to actually give me 20 computers, and I assured them that within 3 months I'll pay. And they came, they saw the facilities I had, and they agreed, yes, we'll give you. And after they gave us, I had to get the staff that we had, and we came up with the programs for all these packages, ICT packages and so on. And we didn't even know how to advertise, so we just wrote and put on electricity posts and everywhere in town here. And from there, we got our students. And the rest is history. After that, I was able to link up with the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology because we were an international institution and I wanted to train Kenyans. So we had to link with the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology to be able to do the training. And that's how we started this training center. And I'm happy it has grown to where it is today. When I left this center, I realized that in our country, science and technology was not being mainstreamed in our governance system. And even our leadership did not appreciate science and technology. And this came to me while I was here. I worked with the national government to come up with the first land policy in this country. And I was in charge of land information management system. So I interacted with who is who in this country at that time. And that's when I realized we were far back in mainstreaming science and technology in our governance system. So when my term ended here, I decided very strangely that I was going to go to politics to make a difference. The reason, we had written so many policy papers to the government to implement. But those policy papers must go to Parliament and be translated into law. But anytime they went to parliament, nobody could understand them. And therefore, they were never passed. So I decided I would go to parliament so that I make sure those policies are passed. And that's how I contested for member of parliament for Emuhaya. And I won. And I got into parliament. So for 10 years, I was in parliament from 2008 to 2017. I made sure all policies and legislation on science, technology, and innovation were legislated and put into our laws. And that's where we are. Back to the training that our graduates you have had. I want to congratulate you. You have taken a very unique and special training. The world today is run by science, technology, and innovation. The most important commodity in the world today is not gold, is not diamond, is not anything, but data. Data today in the world expensive and the most valued commodity. And whoever has data has the power to control, manipulate, and do anything. Therefore, you have taken a course in geospatial technology. And by the way, the fastest growing technology in the world today is geospatial technology. You can check it and you can Google to confirm. Today, everybody is talking about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence works on data and real big data. So you can hear everybody talking about AI, but they are not talking of what runs AI. But I'm happy our graduates today, you know, and you are the people who are going to transform this country into a first world. Because it is technology that is transforming the world. I want to say that I'm a very happy person because when I was in parliament, I was there at the right time. When we were doing the constitution, so I made sure in our constitution, the issue of science and technology and innovation is well covered. When we did the laws, I made sure that on the County Government Act, which forms or which incorporates the county governments, has a whole chapter on planning and decision making based on GIS-based database. So today, our graduates, as we graduate, all the 47 counties are obligated to set up geospatial technology directorates to ensure that all the planning and decision making is based on data and is evidence-based. I'm happy FAO, through my friend who is here, have taken that mantle to ensure that all the 47 counties build capacity in geospatial technologies. And I think the regional center has been the hub for training all the 47 counties. So you are coming from here, a center that has trained all the 47 counties in geospatial technology. And because of the importance of technology, those centers or directories are expanding very fast. So I believe the opportunities for employment are very high. Myself, in my directorate, I've already employed almost 20 officers who have their qualifications you have. And we are going to expand. We are expanding because everywhere we want technology to be the driver. So you took the right decision. And I'm happy, I've heard from here, that people, even who have degrees from universities, they are coming here to do a diploma course in these technologies. What does that mean? That means that the training here is practical, is skill-based, and it's a training that will take you from here, you do the work immediately. So thank you very much for taking this training course. I believe, as a legislator, and as an administrator, and as a leader, that the moment we will 100% embrace technology and science in our governance system, that is the time we are going to grow fast. That is the time we are going to defeat corruption. Because if we go e-governance, then everything is transparent and can be seen. So graduates, I want to congratulate you, and I want to encourage you as you go out determined and make sure that you do what pertains to what you'll be given today. And don't be discouraged. The systems out there don't embrace change, but you must be the change of those systems. So don't go out there and be compromised. I can assure you, I work in those systems and I know. It's very easy for you to come there and you'll be compromised. Even when your survey work, when your GPS work shows you that the land is extending from here to here, somebody will tell you, no, add another 1 extra 1 acre on it. Be honest, the way one lady talked about here. As scientists, scientists are the most honest people in the world. They may not go to church, but they're the most honest people because they report what they see and they don't lie. If your data shows different from what you expected, you don't manipulate the figures. You exactly report and find out why. So let us be honest. Let us be innovative. Let us be inquisitive. To me, the future is bright for you. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your inspiring words and for amazingly articulating the RCTI journey. That's the Regional Center for Training Institute journey. We are happy and blessed to have you with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for. Allow me to ask the registrar to join me. Are we happy? It's amazing, right? It's an amazing day today. So allow me to ask Macharia to take it away.
All right. Thank you, MC. Our chief guest of honor, Governor of Vihiga County, Wilbur Otichilo, our DG, our members of staff and RC Marine Management, parents and graduates, good morning. Are we happy? Why do you look so gloomy? Eh? Ninja. Yeah, so I want us to just put a small slogan and at least have that cheerful moment. Huh? I want when I say RCTI Oye, and you say, Oye, sasawa. RCTI Oye. RCTI Oye. Good. So at least we've broken that. So I want to invite our HODs who will present now our graduates in the various departments. And I want to start with Mr. Simon Kareti, HOD, to present to us graduates in the Department of Land Survey. Welcome.
For the interest of time, kindly, if you get to hear your name, stand up and remain standing. The foreign candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Diploma in Land Survey of Regional Center Training Institute. Pass. Ayat, Waikwa, Wachira, Thara, Sunguya, Shadrach, kindly stand. Sango, Rotich, Peter, Paul, Orinda, Ayat Sandy, Waikwa Robinson Karaoke, Wachira Elizabeth Wachuka, Dhara Emery Kageni, Sunguya Rekaika, Shadrach Musioka, Sango Joy Diroma, Rotich Kipkorir, Peter Joseph Wambua, Paul Gaso Lolo, Orinda Bernard Otieno, Oreo Vincent P. Otieno, Omondi Rizra Otieno, Oro James Gavin, Oliver Emmanuel Omindo, Odoro Philip Odero, Ochieng Carvins, Zioka Kevin Mutua, Nyawera Mary Wairimo, Viga Ephraim Mugendi, Jiru Sharon Murugi, Jeru Mombi Joan, Jeru Ibrahim Diga, Jeru Beatrice Wakabari, Gugi Isaac Mumo, Ngede William Kamau, Duku Patrick Mutisia, Degwo Wairimu Masi, Davi Immaculate Mwende, Dirache Mark, Mwangi Kennedy Duo, Mutuiri Mudhuri Joshua, Mutuku Shari Mumo, Mutua Evelyn, Mudhui Joshua, Mudhoni Purity, Mudhama Masi, Musau Eunice, Morioki Dennis, Moreidhi Roger Sam, Moreidhi Juliet, Monyoki Zakaria, Mugadhia Jesse, Alex Mushile, Mugu Edwin, Mugo Wanjiko, Mugambi Brenda, Mochiri Felix, Momanyi Crispin, Mitei Martin, Moriti Sharon, Micheni Kageni, Mainanjeri, Macharia Evelyn, Macharia Wairimo, Riakiami Shiundu, Rumomba Jacinta, Letea Faith, Kivui Meshak, Karemi Rina, Kipragat Kennedy, Kipkoriri Mutua, Kerry James, Kemboi Kiprop, Karaoke Diana, Kamore Christine, Kamonde Gregory, Kamau Job, Kamau George, Kahihu Dennis, Paul Kareri, Judy Chepto, John Anthony, Ikuyu M. Kelvin, Kirwa Tanui, Gitonga Corins, Givenji Mbogwa, Gitau Samuel, Gitau Muturi, Gichombi, William Mawira, Gitanda Naftari, Gatero Millicent, Gakuru Brian, Ezra Brian, Daniela Grace, Chogo Orondo, Bruno Kamuren, Brian Bosire, Banana Maritati, Tracy Amba, Aran Kipto, Adongo Janet, Ibrahim Egon, Abdrahi Mohammed, Mohamud Omar. Thank you.
Diploma Land Survey, credit. Yusuf Mwerodik, Waweru Days Wangui, Wangui Mary Njeri, Wanjala Phyllis, Wambugu Ann Wanjiku, Wambua Kenneth Singi, Wambua Isaac Kito, Wambua Felix, Wambua Emmanuel, Waidaka Kelvin Jenga, Wahome Wandia Juliet, Wahinya Ted Kingori, Wafula Emmanuel, Washira Albina Nyawera, Vincent Juma, Dhabo Dan Becky, Terian Chebetto, Sune Judith Koki, Stephen Otieno Lang, Sonia Stephen Ochieng, Sengera Daniel, Samuel Njenga, Rose Mawia Gloria, Rono Jepchumba Janet, Rogito Mildred Mora, Peter John, Palasoi Leutiat Lekpaika, Oyo Morris Odhiambo, Ouma Levisdef Otieno, Oturo Gloria Buti, Otieno Wendo Otieno, Otieno Joshua Nyango, Otieno Innocent Amoke, Oscar Lina Wambui, Onsongo Brian Osoro, Aningoi Milia, Ongori Kelvin Mageto, Omar Nur Ibrahim, Olelie Melissa Poda, Okumu Joel Marvin, Ogwaro Odhiambo Irene, Oginga Joel Oginga, Odhiambo Cynthia Kinyi, Ochieng Charles, Oboda Elvis, Obiko Ncheku Alfaxad, Obaga Patience Kerubo, Nyawa Elvin Mujeni, Nyanzi Susan Mukami, Nyakio Veronica Mugure, Nyaga Christine Gataka, Juguna Bernard Wanyoike, Njue Boniface Murimi, Njoroge Zoyan Watiri, Njogu Gerard Warui, Njiri Diana Mukami, Njiri Dennis Gashago, Njeru Felix Mwenda, Njeru Elosi Nkadha, Njeri Purity Kimani, Jenga Patrick Njiru, Nicholas Mtembei Gitonga, Ngudhu Masi Mudheu, Ngumo Sharon Mudhoni, Ngugi Evans Nganga, Ngugi Evans Kashunu, Ngari Lincoln Mwaniki, Ndolo Dan Peter Ndaka, Ndirangu Charles Kabue, Nathan Munyaoki, Namuya Sharon Kengoking, Mungela Gideon Mulei, Mwiti Brenda Kadhure, Mwendwa Glory, Mwadha Lea Wangui, Mwangi Wambugu John, Mwangi Alex Njoroge, Mwakoga Uchi, Mwaisaka Masim Kamburi, Mutwiri Elikusna Kajuju, Mudhoni Margaret, Mudhiani Felista Vaati, Mutegi Lewis, Musioka Justin, Muriuki Yvonne Wamuyu, Muriuki Tracy wa Mudhoni, Muriuki Brian Mushiri, Mridhi Samuel Gashiri, Mridhi Caroline Makena, Muragu Crispus Mwangi, Murage William Nduhiu, Munywa Noah Githinji, Munene Elvin Grace Nyakio, Mugo Grace Njoki, Mwema Msioka Alexander, Mushiri June Wanchera, Moseka Alexander Mireitei, Mbone Sylvia, Migwi Rafael Wairimu, Mbudhia Henry Kariuki, Mburu Daniel Gashuhi, Mbai Immaculate Mwende, Mbabu Victor, Mayanaile Caldero, Masinde Faith, Martin Emmanuel Kimaile, Marion Jepchumba, Margaret Wanjiru, Maina Watene Paul, Maina Rosemary Wanjiru, Maina Richmond Gishetha, Maina Richmond Andai, Maina Joan Nyambura, Maina David Munywa, Mahura Brandon Gatia, Madeline Ivy Ouma, Macharia Ernest Mugo, Lois Njeri, Linyuru Hudson, Shorono Josephat Sabato, Lemeria Samuel Kiseyetu, Lekariap na Lenoi Beatrice, Koisanka David Barisha, Kidhinji Winjoy Makena, Kiruki Nelly Kagwira, Kiru Victor Kamau, Kiraide Emis Mukami, Kipto Brian Kuskei, Kiprotich Cyril, Kiprotich Amos, Kinyanjui Lona Isabu, Kinoti Sharon Mudhoni, Kingori Migwi, Kimtai Duncan, Kimuma Kiprotich Carlos, Kibuchu James Mudeda, Kibeti Ruto Brian, Kibeti Brian, Kaemba Sheila Nafula, Kenei Kimengich Daniel, Kelvin Mutua Lawrence, Karungari Mary, Karanja Stephen Kinudhia, Kangede Jeff Mudanga, Kangede Wilson Maina, Kamode Jeremy Kago, Maina Kamau Mary Waidhira, Kamau Desdelio Mridhi, Kaingu Caroline Sania, Kabei Dennis Muturi, Kahuno Timothy Kim, Kabuye Pauline Mudhoni, Kabiru Eric Warui, Jovinita Kadhure, John Jefferson Jagero, Imwene Lu Stephen Iprong, Ikaru Amana Jacinta, Hilary Wesley Otieno, Hastings Tendai Magola, Guku Anita Sharon, Gitari M. Kelvin, Kitai Jacinta Mugure, Gideon Kipkoech, Gishu Michael Kiragu, Gisheru Veronica Wanjiru, Gatimu Esther Kendi, Gatenge Gentrix, Gasharia Eunice Wanjiru, Flora Kaguri, Felistas Cheruyot Rotich, Farha Ismail Omar, Evans Kigo Karanja, Etereji Steven Ewoi, Enoch Malmalo Fecha, Elosi G. Kinoti, Ekamais Emoni James, Edapal Kerio Dixon, Domiano Crispas Mugendi, Diana Rose Wanjiku, Collins Nguru Mumbi, Cliff Mogire, Cliff Jeffat Otieno, Christine Wanjiru, Cherop Daisy, Chepkurui Karen, Caroline Kanini, Batom K. Paul, Ba Yunusa, Arasa Abraham Abere, Angela Chepkemoi, Alex Jilani Safari, Abongo Mary Maureen, Ashieng Abok, Rose Akoth. Distinctions, Diploma in Land Survey. Wanyua Nancy Nduku, Wanjiru Brian Kinudhia, Vosta Onyango Anam, Rua Mbeyu Njira, Ouma Otieno Willis, Okinyi Kerubo Esther, Njoroge Florence Wanjiku, Ngera Jane Wangari, Mutugi Mwangi Zakayo, Muraga Masi Wangari, Mundia Luzi Mudhoni, Maina Claire, Edward P. Kenga, Aluoch Faith, Alphas Kiprop Chepkoni. Thank you.
Thank you, HODs. And guest of honor, sir, it's my privilege and honor to present to you these 305 candidates for Diploma in Land Survey who have duly fulfilled all academic requirements and satisfied the examiners for the conferment of Diploma in Land Survey.
Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, and in recognition that you have fulfilled all the requirements of the Institute's Academic Board and the Kenya National Examinations Council, I hereby award you a Diploma in Land Surveying with the power to read and to do all that appertains to the land surveying profession. Congratulations.
Thank you. You may remain seated now. You can have your seats. Now I invite HOS, Mr. Michael Wafula, to present the rest of the graduates.
Yes, thank you. Cartography and GIS Department, Diploma in Cartography and GIS, pass, Wainaina Karen, Uhuru Mercy, Otieno Emmanuel, Omanyala Lillian, Otieno Eliud, Otiambo John, Njoroge Susan, Ngungu Sinti, Nganga Monica, Mwau Victor, Mwangi Kelvin, Munene Kennedy, Moinga Bosibori, Mbidi Stasi, Maseseng Monica, Maria Asunda, Masinka Ken Rogers, Leite Miriam, Kiprop Frida, Kiplimo Duncan, Kiprichirchir Rogers, Kinyua Joan, Kennedy Francisca, Kamwaro Lucas, Eileen Haosa, Ehud Kiprono, Chalenga Collins, credit. Wanjiku Diana, Wangombe Onan, Wangari Kennedy, Torotich Jesang, Semidei Kerenke, Sharon Amondi, Owiti Onyango, Otwani Jefferson, Onyango Ian, Ontieki Kemunto, Omulo Victor, Olemnika, Kein, Okeyo Zibora, Obwire Dibora, Nyariki Karani, Nyaka Wangari, Njoroke Godwin, Njaki Morris, Ngoroi Mogane, Nduva Esther, Wangila Mila, Namisi Diana, Mwangi James, Mumo Julius, Mutua Muo, Mutua Velistas, Muturi Natalia, Mutati Kisioka, Muriru Elijah, Muriru Geoffrey Morin Wanchiku, Morgan Kipkemboi, Monga Hillary, Mohammed Mahamud, Mbukua Grace, Mbiti Emmanuel, Maina Nancy, Maina Kemuto, Loriank Elizabeth, Kiromo Nathaniel, Kiplangat Malon, Kipkoech Brian, Kibor Kipjebuot, Kaburui Wanjiru, Kaboyo Gabriel, Ismail Nuru, Immaculate Juliet, Kones Miriam, Katimu Margaret, Kelbert Otieno, Gishohi Lynette, Katua Ian, Kijang Rebecca, Videlis Nyambura, Faith Laura, Eteli Marianne, Jerioitich Nathan, Amos K. Jeroit, Alfix Kipgoech, Alexander, Distinction, Nungari Caroline, Gunia Faith, Musioka Noreen, Kariuki Miriam, John Mrithi, David Gibe Otieno Cynthia. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. Guest of honor, sir, it's my privilege and honor to present to you 107 diploma candidates who have fulfilled all academic requirements and satisfied the examiners for the conferment of diploma in cartography and GIS. Welcome, sir.
Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, and in recognition that you have fulfilled all the requirements of the Institute's academic board and the Kenya National Examination Council, I hereby award you a diploma in cartography and GIS with the power to read and to do all that pertains to the cartography and GIS profession. Congratulations.
Congratulations, indeed. Now I invite Madam Edith to present to us the Diploma in Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing graduates.
Thank you. The following candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Diploma in Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing in Regional Center Training Institute. We have pass Odhiambo Evans, Moasa Daniel, Masikonte Wilson, Kipkiroi Cheruiyot, Job Cheruiyot. Credit Wanjohi Moffat, Wahome Priska, Saparei Emmanuel, Sahal Alim, Musili Anthony, Mfaso Msasa, Joshua Gabriel, Etabu. Distinction, Levin Ongoa.
Hey, congratulations. And guest of honor, sir, it's my privilege and honor to present to you 20 graduates for the diploma in the photogrammetry who have fulfilled all academic requirements and satisfied examiners for the conferment of diploma in photogrammetry and remote sensing. Welcome, sir.
Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, and in recognition that you have fulfilled all the requirements of the Institute's Academic Board and the Kenya National Examination Council, I hereby award you a diploma in photogrammetry and remote sensing with the powers to read and do all that pertains to the photogrammetry and remote sensing profession. Congratulations.
HOD, present to us graduates in the Department of ICT.
Riding on all protocols observed, the following candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Diploma in Information and Communication Technology of Regional Center Training Institute. Pass, Kiptalas Immaculate, Credit, Zakaria Esther, Yegon Joash, Waboi Collins, Teresa Agnes, Jabi Timothy, Nganga Shalom, Nganga Jeff, Mwaneki Gilbert, Mochiri Shelmith, Maige Timothy, Kului Kipchoge, Kulia Francis, Kenyua Christine, Kegathe Eutychus, Kelvin Kipkirui, Kamau Kelvin, Ibanyi Leanne, Gichichi Nancy, Gichohi Tendi, David Mutia, David Musioka, Danson Tobiko, Waboi Collins, Christopher Lomekuya, Kalen Nzikwa, Biwot K. Hirare, Anthony Joseph, Alois K. Ayega. Distinction, Wesonga Faith, Samuel Elfis, Onyango Valerian, Omodi Franklin, Oboto Sakari, Odhiabo Jeffrey, Nyakia Daniel, Jogona Mary Ann, Gioka William, Dungu Abigail, Duku Diana, Muiwawi Shamim, Maula Peterson, Mutisia Joy, Mutida Douglas, Martin Chege, Kolil Jesire, Kimani Maulin, Kimani Francisca, Kibuja Francisca, Kibet Kipchumba, Kariuki Charlotte, Karaja Yufon, Hilale Kithinji, Githuka Gigi, Gatiang Michelle, Eugene Atieno, Cynthia Paula, Brian Onyango, Akolon Kellen.
Thank you, HOD. Now, guest of honor, sir, it's my privilege and honor to present to you 65 graduates who have duly fulfilled all academic requirements and certified examiners for the conferment of Diploma in Information and Communications Technology. Welcome, sir.
Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, and in recognition that you have fulfilled all the requirements of the Institute's Academic Board and the Kenya National Examination Council, I hereby award you a Diploma in Information and Communication Technology with the power to read and to do all that appertains to the information and communication technology profession. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I call upon the HOS, Madam Teresia, to present to us graduates in ATD Diploma. Welcome, Madam.
Thank you so much. The following candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Diploma in Accounting Technician of Regional Center Training Institute. Jerry Rahab, Peter Ngudhu, Madenge Njeri, Hilda Kawera, and Wamboi. Thank you.
Thank you. Guest of honor, sir, it's my privilege and honor to present to you 9 Accounting and Technicians Diploma graduates who have fulfilled all academic requirements and certified examiners for the conferment of Accounting Technicians Diploma. Welcome.
Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, and in recognition that you have fulfilled all the requirements of the Institute's academic board and the Kenya National Examination Council, I hereby award you Accounting Technicians Diploma with the power to read and to do all that pertains to the accounting profession. Congratulations.
I now call upon our next head of department who will present to us graduates in the certificate in land surveying. Mr. Moremi, karibu.
The following candidates certified the Board of Examiners for the award of Certificate in Land Surveying of Regional Center Training Institute. Pass. Wanjiro Chris, Wamuti Herrick, Wambua Vincent, Washila Wayne, Vere Lennox, Thirepo Kirenyai, Sila Kareb, Shairin Chepkoech, Ouko Omchen, Omwenga Ririan, Omondi Sylvester, Ochieng Paurin, Obwanda Henok, Nehema Haren, Dawiro Charles, Mwenda Loni, Mwaniki Sandra, Mwangi Uhuru, Mwangi Faustina, Moreidi Juliet, Motesia Joseph, Mukara Unity, Matano Rua, Lynn Merodi, Lovenda Adhiambo, Koech Weldon, Kivinda Lilo, Kipkoril Enoch, Kimutai Ngetich, Kaderu Rukas, Kanyaru Ronda, Kareke Evans, Jackson Lokala, Gidegu Eriud, Kachogu Eric, Kachoka Millicent, Edwin Batu, Bran Okoth, Anthony Zilo. Credit: Were Job, Waridi Stephen, Wanjiro Mary, Washila Rilian, Vayora Chamutai, Usama Mohammed, Tabitha Ndeye, Sahid Walda, Ramadhani Luba, Philip Masi, Ouma Maradhi, Otieno Friend, Opio Felix, Odhiambo Kareb, Odera Nicole, Nyakuni Daniel, Nkadha Josephine, Njiro Trevor, Njiro Diana, Ngoge Samuel, Ndurumo June, Mwenda Martin, Mwangi Maureen, Mwangi Mary, Mudhiani Grace, Mudheu Agnes, Musioka Emmanuel, Moredi Sylvia, Mugo Charity, Mugi Johan, Mbudhia Fiona, Mboro Peter, Mark Mwangi, Enguz Sinti, Maika Redama, Kiruki Neri, Kinyanjui Peter, Kimani Brian, Kiarie Wamboi, Kerry Robert, Kaibei Dennis, Joshua Sunguia, Gitindi Maureen, Gitau Sarah Wanjiko, Nganga Irene, Eunice Ntiripwa, Duncan Washira, Cheriot Dennis, Benson Tupesto, Ayo Merorin, Atieno Cynthia. Distinction: Michael Mary Nduko and Aidamaye Nashipai.
Thank you, HOS. Now, guest of honor, it's my privilege and honor to present to you 209 graduates who have duly fulfilled all academic requirements and certified the examiners for the conferment of certificates in land survey. Welcome, sir.
Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, and in recognition that you have fulfilled all the requirements of the Institute's academic board and the Kenya National Examination Council, I hereby award you a certificate in land surveying with the power to read and to do all that appertains to the land surveying profession. Congratulations.
Now I welcome the next HOD to present to us graduates and certificate in ICT.
Thank you, the Registrar. List but not least, the following candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners for the award of Certificate in Information and Communication Technology. 1, Ashley Mwende Nzelu, credits. Orinda Daniela Onyango, Kamadi David. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, I present to you three certificate in ICT candidates who fulfill all academic requirements and satisfy the examiners for the conferment of certificate in information and communications technology. Welcome, sir.
Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, and in recognition that you have fulfilled all the requirements of the Institute's academic board and the Kenya National Examination Council, I hereby award you a certificate in information and communication technology with the power to read and to do all that appertains to the information and communication technology profession. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I call upon our next HOS to present to us graduates in ICDL. Welcome, sir.
The following candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners for the award of certificate in ICDL of Regional Center Training Institute. Waboi Tabitha, Tony Emmanuel, Robert Sin, Oulo Samuel, Odali Olifa, Omodi Michelle, Olo Joshua, Okeo Maishi, Nyamu Joe, Nyabega Faith, Joroge Stefani, Murioki Abigail, Muremi Michelle, Baya Eugene, Baile Catherine, Madagala Melody, Mashalia Esther, Kirigo Brenda, Kimani Winfriend, Kihala Kezia, Karaoke Monica, Karaoke Miriam, Karato Alice, Kamau Triza, Kamau Meli, Kamau Joseph, Irungu Purity, Irungu Amos, Hemstone Joy. Thank you.
Thank you. Guest of honor, sir, I present to you 29 graduates, and they have all satisfied all the academic requirements for the conferment of International Certificate of Digital Literacy. Welcome, sir.
Acting on the powers conferred upon me by the Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, and in recognition that you have fulfilled all the requirements of the Institute's academic board and the Kenya National Examinations Council, I hereby award you an International Certificate of Digital Literacy with the power to read and to do all that appertains to the digital skills profession. Congratulations.
So congratulations to all graduates. You are now graduates. Aren't we happy? Are we happy? Let's clap for ourselves, please. It's a major achievement. Indeed, and we celebrate you, and we want you to, as you've been told, you've been given the powers to read more. Sasawa. So thank you very much. Now I take it back to the MC.
Thank you, Mr. Masharia, our registrar. The chief guest, sir. I take this moment now to introduce the next session, which is very important to us. As graduates transition from students to proud ambassadors of RCMRD, it's a tradition to take the oath of allegiance. So I request alumni representative, Mwaro, to take the graduates through the session. Please, graduates, let's remain upstanding and open our booklets on the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's welcome Yusuf Mwaro to lead the session. Welcome, Yusuf, and congratulations. You are now a graduate.
Chief guests, guest of honor, Director General, RCMRD, Director Capacity Building and Training, RCMRD Management, RCTI Management, and student representatives. Good afternoon. I'm here in front of you. My initials are Yusuf Mwero Dick. I want to present to you the oath of RCTI. You repeat after me. I. You say your name. When I say I, you say your name. I, of Regional Center Training Institute, pledge to represent the mission and spirit of RCTI, my alma mater. I commit myself to speak on her behalf, to further the rich and excellent name of RCTI, the Constituent Institute of RCMRD. I will use what she taught me to shape, define, and enrich the world around me. I will serve my community and embrace all people, and live to bring honor and respect to RCTI. Thank you so much.
You can sit, take your seats. Graduates, you can take your seats. A round of applause to them once again. Amazing, congratulations is in order. Thank you for that. DJ Fancy, kuna mtu amelilia DJ mahali hapa. Mmemsikia? Do we have something over there? DJ Fancy? Okay, the band, as well as we prepare to get to the merits, we'll ask DJ Fancy and the band to give us something in there. Then I'll ask Director Gishoi for the merits part. DJ Fancy, do we have something? What do you guys want to do with that song?
Ikibamba sana basi pule top. Select cheza doba once from the top. Whoa.
DJ, I know you guys. Don't think I don't know you. I know you guys. Parents, I know them. So guys, can we do our thing, right? DJ,
a speaker, we mash it up. Fire, we light it up. Tuko tao, CBD kwa penthouse. Wanadhani CBD ni guest work, lakini jua bidii tunasosa. Na ni magrami tundo tunakocha. Dojo mabe, kwa mdomo ni kube. Na doba joni mwaki ukipenda email. Napendwa na mapen, na wote joni pen. Nikikusalimia unanijibu tu mabe. Napenda vile makala wamekuja wamebeba.
DJ, you guys are still the same. You guys have not changed a bit, right? Thank you. You may be seated. The band. Can we have one song, amazing song, before I ask the director, Julius, to come for the awards, for the merit? Hatutaki kuchoma, si ndio? Thank you. Music speaks to the heart, right? Thank you. So allow me, Director Julius, karibu.
Thank you, Ken. And thank you. I think the day is so good. And we are so happy. I've just been told that NTV, which is covering us online, has added us 30 minutes because they have seen a graduation like no other. So thank you so much for making it wonderful. And we are happy we are still online. So at this point, I want to tell you that we actually value our students and we would like to reward them. We have actually been having a discussion trying to see whom we are going to reward because we would like to reward each and every student. But after working hard and thought about it, we have decided that we will start. Maybe we will reward the others as we go on, but we are going to reward the ones who got distinctions for today, and the one for credit will also be thinking about it, and the one for the pass. Because we value you, whatever grade you get, we value it and it is important, and it will make you be better in your life. So in here, we've also worked with our partners who have actually given us some of them have given us that, as I had some students saying they are hungry, so they can actually be able to buy lunch for themselves and for the parent. I think today the student can treat the parent, and also you can also treat your colleague if you will get some money. So we'll do this, and I'll be calling in the company or the partner that has given us some money. We'll do two parts. We'll do the money part, and then we'll do the merchandise part. So we'll start with the money part. And what I'll be doing is that I'll be calling the name of the company, the representative of that company, if he's here, walks in here, and then I'll request the guest of honor and the DG. I'm seeing like the stage is a bit short. So I'm thinking either I don't know whether we go down and then we can take a photo together there with the partner and the student who have won. So we'll start with Africa Techno Hub. If the representative of the Africa Techno Hub will be followed by Centura, GeoSK, Geoscope, Impasse Innovation Enterprises, Memorable Deco, Odumusho, Open Data, Filafe Engineering, Polish Constructors, FAO, and Madam Husina in her own capacity, NCBA, Cooperative Bank, and also there's one that is from Customized Aviation Solution, and also Kenya Institute of Business and Counseling Studies. So if I have mentioned you, please be standing by. And then the student who will be rewarded by Africa Techno Hub is Duko Diana and Dongo Abigail Waidera. Please walk here for the student. And we had made sure that the students who are being rewarded are here in front. So we would expect you to walk very fast. I don't know whether they have gone out. If they are not around, then incidentally you will not get our present if you are not here. We're only rewarding those students who are here. So I'm looking for Duko Diana, Duko Abigail, Waidera. So I would expect the 2 students to walk here, and then I would request the DG and the guest of honor to walk down, and then the representative, you can go there in front, and then you can be taken a photo together with the student. The student, please go there to the middle, near the carpet. The rewarding is there at the carpet, yes. You can give them, yeah. They give them the... Thank you, can you? Oh, the partner starts at the middle. Okay.